Okay, hello everybody. I'm lucky enough to be sitting here with Sandy Smith, and we are your coaches for Lifestyle Masterclass, which meets on Mondays, 7:30 Central via conference call. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Stacy Portugal. So Lifestyle Masterclass, of course, is group weight loss coaching, and we have such a fabulous group of women. Do you agree, Sandy?
Oh, definitely. They're fun. Yeah, they're fun. They like to share, which is really cool. They like the ability to share not just what's going well in their lives, but what they're struggling with, to get ideas from other people in the group, and to share all of that, the whole picture, which is really special.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we're really fortunate because they're a super supportive group. And we have a lot of fun, and I know all of you were together this weekend for the Girlfriends Getaway, so I've heard great feedback, so congratulations on a successful event.
Thank you. We had a ton of fun.
I'm sure, and I'm going to make sure I'm at the next one for sure. It really seems like fun. Yeah, maybe you'll have like a bigger one, and I'll join you.
Yeah, we missed you. It would have been fun.
Yeah, sounds great. So today we're brainstorming tonight's call, and it's the title of the call is Feeling Fabulous in Those Fall Clothes. So naturally we all want to feel fabulous, but I love fall. Fall to me is kind of a back to school vibe. It's really, it feels really refreshing and it feels really new.
Right.
I don't know, here in Chicago, we're so lucky because we've got all the fall colors and the cooler weather sets in. But what's your favorite thing about fall?
Well, it's funny because you know me and beaches and summer weather. So I'm with you. I love fall. I love the change. I love that we get that little bit of break in the temperature. Mm-hmm. And I love boots.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I'm a boot chick, so if I have to take the flip-flops off, then I like to be able to put boots on. And I do like the sweaters. I like being able to layer, and change up the look so that as the day goes on, you can think about how do I want to add or subtract layers to be comfortable throughout the day. You don't have to make one choice, and that's the choice for the entire day. I like to play with my clothes, so it's fun.
I do too, and I think it's also really important, especially as you're losing weight, to get to know your wardrobe and have fun with your wardrobe. So I'm hoping that tonight we'll all come up with some fun ideas for sort of reworking our fall fashion and combining different pieces that maybe we didn't think of before. We're also going to be talking about flattering ways to dress for your body type.
Right. And it's important because oftentimes when we're trying to lose weight, we're coming from a place where we don't feel so good about what's going on. And so we definitely we're in that mode of feeling like we need to camouflage. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I think becomes very empowering and very powerful is when you can begin to love your body right where it's at, which doesn't mean you don't have to want to change or improve or get stronger or feel better. So we want to celebrate as those changes are happening, but we want to feel great right now. So instead of saying, I'll buy that new outfit when I lose the 10 or the 15 or whatever the magic number is, instead feeling good now. And how do we achieve that? Even if there's a part of our body that drives us crazy. And, we didn't talk about this in our prep part, but I think an important thing to bring up is the idea that regardless of the weight we're at, we almost all have a body part that we have a little issue with. But the good news is that when we think about it, we can also find a body part that we love.
I agree with you. I'm writing that down right now because I think that's so powerful. Finding the body part we love, regardless of where we're at in our journey. I think it's really quick and easy for any of us to talk about the parts of our body that we hate, that we want to cover up. Mm-hmm. And yet, talking about what we celebrate about our bodies, I think, is a whole different conversation. And how do we highlight that with fashion?
Right.
You know, you got a great pair of legs, regardless of where you're at in your journey, show them off.
Exactly.
It's funny that you were saying how you really love summer, but you love boots, and I really love boots too. Another thing I really love about fall and winter fashion is I love putting on dresses, because it's kind of like a no-brainer, a dress. You've got just one thing, that's it. But I love opaque tights and boots. And I miss that. Like, I think about it in the summer, and I agree with you, because I do prefer more summery weather. I love like walking around in my flip-flops, but I love also the color of fall clothes. Like, I find those maybe because I'm a fall baby too, but I love the color and the textures of fall. And, you know, maybe tonight we'll come up with some great, you know, brainstorming about combining texture, combining pattern. You were giving me those great tips that you got from a stylist, so I'm going to make sure that I talk about that tonight. But yeah, and also I think the idea of using fall fashion to also help further motivate us.
Right.
Might be another.
And I love that idea that not necessarily the hanging up the too small jeans that you're going to get into next, but how do I use that fashion, the fun things? I don't have to wait, like we said, until I lose the weight. I can look forward to incorporating some new pieces in as I'm on my journey, you know. And even maybe how do you do that so that they stick with you as you lose the weight? They can accommodate, I guess I want to say, you know, that weight shift that happens. There's a time, you know, a certain amount of weight that we lose before that next size is the perfect size, but there's that scale in between there. So how do we have clothes fit well now and stick with us as we're losing that weight?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just writing that down, like using our current clothes. And I don't know about you, but what I did for a while was I was bringing stuff into the dry cleaner and having them altered. So this way I didn't, you know, because when you have more weight to lose, I mean, you're not going to buy a new wardrobe, obviously, for, you know, every 10 pounds or whatever. So I was doing stuff like that and buying stuff, you know, buying dresses and stuff like that, that just kind of had a more stretchy feel.
Right.
I'm like forgetting the name of the fabric.
Like the Conte or the microfibers.
Yeah. They're a little more form-fitting, but they'll kind of lose weight with you.
Right.
Also the idea of accessories and how you can keep your wardrobe itself very simple if that's what you love, and really have a good time with accessories. And fall accessories are great, like scarves we were just discussing,
right.
Even earrings, and how fashion can kind of extend to your own signature look, like whether it be red lipstick or that big bun in your hair or large statement earrings. Stuff like that can be really fun and bold and kind of bring across your style regardless of what you're wearing.
Right.
Work with anything, really.
Right. Kind of busting that myth that we have to hide if we don't feel really good about where we're at.
Yes. So you said something earlier that I thought was so good, so I'm going to repeat it, but it's knowing your style and owning it.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of trends, you know, whatever, especially us over 40 women, as we get older, you know, I find myself, I like to watch trends, I really do. But I also find that having my own style and modifying certain trends works a little better for me as I'm getting older.
Which is that's a great piece of advice.
Yeah.
not trying to dress like our maybe 20 or 30-year-old kids, right? So, but how do you still stay a little updated, a little trendy, a little wherever your edge is at?
Right.
Find that, but not look like you're trying to dress as though you're your daughter's age.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
All good stuff. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great meeting tonight.
I know. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll definitely listen to the record when you get a moment. But I also want to remind people that October is around the corner and we've got our special coming up. So now's really the time to register for Lifestyle Masterclass because we're offering October, November, December at a discount. So it's regularly $150 for those 3 months, but we're offering it for $120. Am I right? Did I say that right?
You did.
Yeah, so that's really a 20% discount, and it's just one payment, and they don't have to think about it, and we'll be going through the holidays. So it's a way to really stay on point during the holidays, which is a time that so many people just, they let go of weight loss coaching, and that's really where they tend to put on all that holiday weight.
Right. And so keeping that focus as they go through and knowing they've got it built in, like you said, you don't even have to think about it. You've paid for it. It's already there. We're there to help them through it. It'll all be good. And then New Year's Eve, they're going to feel great in that dress or that outfit.
Exactly. And even if you're like on vacation, just pick up the phone and get on the call for Lifestyle Masterclass. And it's going to be one more thing that's going to help motivate you even while you're away, even while you're enjoying the holidays.
Right. And if you're not home or you can't get on the call, put in the earbuds and listen to it while you're working out the next day.
Totally.
So those recorded calls are a lifesaver.
Absolutely. We are there anytime, anywhere. So it's just really easy. It's a really easy way to stay in touch. It's so convenient. Technology is a beautiful thing.
Do we want to preview the October topics?
Yes, thank you. So let's preview the October topics, and we're going to start October with, is this true or false? Is exercise necessary for weight loss? So that's going to be like our myth buster. Is exercise necessary for weight loss? And then we're going to talk about how to make your comfort foods work for you. And then we're going to talk about our smoothies, the solution for weight loss. And I know a lot of folks are wondering about all the supplemental smoothie products out there. And just overall, are they okay or not? And then the last topic in October will be, your Halloween will suck if you don't do these 2 things. So we're going to talk about those 2 things.
We don't want Halloween to suck, so.
We don't want Halloween to suck at all. Halloween should be fabulous.
Should be a lot of fun.
Halloween can be on plan.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So you'll have a link, right?
I was just going to say that. I'm going to put the link in this post, so they'll see it right at the top of this recording. And people can click the link. They can learn more and register from that link.
Great. So if they need to talk to one of us, what should they do?
Well, they can Facebook message us, or they can put any sort of question in the comments.
Fantastic. Sounds good. Have a great call tonight.
All right. Thanks, Sandy. Good seeing you. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Bye-bye.